Rusty. Laying in the sunshine. See him right there. He is. Got him outside to enjoy the day. Because today I got me a little project I want to do. See the bicycle there? Today I'm going to attempt to put a new tube in it. My back, yeah, it'd be good enough. Back tire got flat. Gotta mess with this microphone again. Me and this microphone just don't get along. I may go back to the old screaming in the camera thing. Let me just put this receiver in my pocket. Do I even have it on? Yes, it's on. Okay. So what I'm gonna do today is change this back tire, or the tube anyway. What did I do with my gloves? There they are. This is something very simple anybody can do, as long as I keep this cord out of my way. Yeah, it's not a hard project if you got a bicycle. I mean, if a little kid can do it, you know, an adult can do it. The front tire usually takes me probably, seriously, probably like 5 minutes, seriously. And then whatever long it takes to air it back up. The back tire takes a little longer because you got this chain assembly. I've been procrastinating about doing it because I just don't want to mess with it. But I'm going to get it done today. I should have got me a tire too. Dang. Yeah. Tire don't look that good either. But what I got me is one of them slimes. You probably can't see it from way over there. One of the air tubes, slime air tubes. They work really good. We've used them before. As far as running over thorns and stuff, they work great. Well, you need some simple basic hand tools. Obviously a boxed-in wrench, or some people call them a closed wrench, or a boxed-in wrench will work best. But I'm going to use these two little adjustable wrenches here. That's really all you need. And I had some little plastic tools made for sliding this tire on and off, but for some reason I can't find them. So I'm just going to use just two basic screwdrivers, which you got to be careful or you'll poke a hole in your tube. But you can just use just any object really. All your goal is to pry that tire up over the rim. So really anything would work. And then a simple tire pump or hand pump or whatever. Let me see if I need to. Do I need to move this a little closer? Let me see what happens here if I go, nah. You know, I think I'm just going to leave it right here, leave things alone. So, yeah, let's get started on this real quick. This may be a long, boring video. You know, I'll try not to make it long and boring, but the first thing you do, what you can't see it, there's a nut right here, also on the other side. I'm just loosening it up, that's what I'm doing. You don't have to come all the way off. Just loosen it up. And the same, wow, this is tight. Same thing for this side. This right here is where a boxed-in wrench is better, or an adjustable wrench, because this little guard right here, you can't get a very good turn on it. I'm just trying to show you that you can use just basic little hand tools. You don't need a fancy toolkit to do anything like this. Which them fancy tools does make it a little bit easier, I will admit that. But, you know, just about any wrench would work. So, we got the nuts loose. Next step on these type of bicycles is to slide the tire forward. I'm trying to do this and keep this silly old cord out of the way. Yeah, me and this cord is not getting along on this microphone. And I thought I could do this. Yeah, I probably still can. without taking my brake apart. If the tire's flat, you can do it without taking the brake apart. And you just take the chain off. And wada bing, wada boom, there it is. All right. We'll just set this like this. Something like this. Or I tell you what, just lay it down. There we go. Rusty's looking at me like I'm a moron. Turn you just a little bit. So where do I need to be? I want to back up a little bit to where you can see this tire. Alright. Again, I'm fighting with this cord. So, you just need two basic adjustable wrenches to get it off. Like I said, better to have boxed-in wrenches or something like that. You can even use a socket, but I just use these. Here comes Rusty. Look, you're on my cord, buddy. What you got, buddy? You're gonna get in the show here. So now, just a simple flathead screwdriver or anything that you can get this tire and pry it over the edge. And again, they make a plastic tool for this. That's blue, soft edge on it so you don't punch your tube. Hang on, buddy. Rest. Alright, give me just a second. Me and Rusty's tangled up together here. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. He was ready to go inside. When he's ready to go in or go out, he's ready. Ain't no waiting. So, yeah, like I was saying, you can get them little tire tools at Walmart for just a few bucks. I've got some. Life of me don't know what I do with them. But your main objective, just to pry one side of the tire up over the rim. You know, this is pretty basic stuff. Most people learn how to do this as a kid. And you don't even have to take the tire all the way off. You just take one side of it off. And then, where is she at? Take the valve cap off your inner tube, the one that you got in it already. So we get that screwed off. Push it through the hole. Wada bing, wada boom. You got the old inner tube out. Alright, I'm gonna put this cap on here just so I don't lose it on the ground, trash, you know. And then take your new tube, put it over in a pile there. Let me see. I get this child-proof plastic off of it. Lay it right there. Get the rubber band off. Now, putting it back in is just about as easy. You gotta be just a little bit careful going in. You just don't want to punch a hole in your rubber tube. That's all you're trying not to do. Take this cap. Tell you what, I'm gonna put it in my pocket so I don't lose it. Because what I do to make this easier on me, I find my hole from a valve stem. I push the valve stem. The valve stem is where on the tube, it's the part that sticks out where you put air in the tire. I stick it through the hole first thing. Then I get my cap. I screw it back on so it don't come back out of that hole. Pretty much like so. And then you just start feeding it inside the tire and make sure you got it laying in there flat. No, it ain't kinked up or twisted. And first, when you first start doing it, it can be a little bit difficult because it's like trying to put a wet spaghetti noodle in here. But once you get it going, it pretty much goes pretty fast then. You just don't want to shove it in there, just cram it in, because if it's twisted or kinked up, that's how it's going to be when you try to air it up. And it'll still work in a sense, but it just won't be right. So just take your time, feed it inside the tire here, make sure it's laying flat. Alright, see, like right there, it's trying to twist on me. That's all, you just don't want to get that little twist in it. Alright, so we got in there laying flat. Now to start the tire back on the rim, you can pretty much do it with your hands, the biggest part of it. And actually, I put the whole thing on just with my hands. Super simple, easy peasy. Now normally you could air it up before you put it back on the bike itself. I'm gonna wait because I didn't take my little brakes off. And if I air this up, it's gonna be too wide, so to speak, to get in between them little brakes. So now this is the part, if you're doing it by yourself, can be a little difficult, a little aggravating, because you're trying to balance the bike and put this on at the same time. Plus I got this silly old cord hanging out here, getting in my way. So, I know a lot of people say, oh, just flip it upside down, sit on the handlebars. Well, no, I don't do that because the way this chain is, this is an 18-speed bike. It's just really difficult to do it upside down. Let me feed this back through this little space here. Come on, girl. All right. Get her back in there. Whoop, whoop. Trying to get the chain around it. There we go. It was being a little bit difficult for me. We got it now. Well, I said I had it and it jumped back off. There we go. Alright. Put the kickstand down to help hold it. Get everything lined back up, push it in. I gotta put the chain back on the front sprocket. We'll just put it right there for now. Make sure everything's on there right. It looks to be fairly close. Make sure the tire itself is straight. Again, it looks to be relatively straight. Yeah, no, right there it looks straight. So I'm gonna snug this side up over here. All right. Get my little adjustable wrench. And again, you want, when I say make sure the tire's straight, you want this to be, in line with the frame of the bike, so to speak. You just slowly snug it up, making small adjustments as you go. That seems to be pretty close, so I'm gonna go with that. But you can always come back and adjust it if you need to. It's not, it's not a one-shot deal. You can loosen it up and adjust a little bit, you know, try to get it straighter if you need to. Like right now, yeah, I'm gonna say that one. I'll try it right there, that's pretty close. You just snug each side up. You don't crank one side real tight, you just, you know, get it somewhat snug, then you do the other side. Just keep going back and forth. Well, now this is where again I say an actual boxed in wrench or maybe even a socket would have been great because I don't have a lot of room right here. I'm just trying to, again, you know, show you can just do stuff like this with basic hand tools. You don't need a fancy toolbox full of $1,000 worth of tools. Again, that does help. And fancy tools sure make it easy, but you don't have to have them. You can go to Walmart and get you a little cheap tool kit and do the same thing. Oh, this cord is going to drive me insane. What we got going on here? And what I do, I just give her a little spin. Yep, looks pretty good to me. Oh, lots of traffic out here today. Let's see. A lot of ATV traffic, people out riding around. Yeah. Alright. So now I'm just gonna spin this wheel and get it over here to where I can air it up. Pick the trash up here so it don't blow away. Again, this is just an old cheap foot pump I got from Walmart. I think we gave, oh, I can't remember. It was about 10 bucks. Excuse me. It's about $10, something like that. It wasn't real expensive. And all these flat tires we've been getting, we certainly got our $10 worth out of it. And it's a foot pump, so you can, if you're lazy like me, just use your foot to air it up. Yep, and it's good exercise. I need it, much as I sit around and eat cookies all day. I need the exercise. I got one more thing I'm gonna add to this bike too. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm gonna put about, I like putting about 40-pound air in here. Oh, there we go. Well, twisting on me. It'll do that sometimes. No big deal. Well, it's old sandy dirt. You can't hardly put any pressure on the ground. Everything just sinks in. Okay, we're just going to leave that off. Come on. What is wrong with this thing? I've got that electric air pump. I'm going to call it good for right now. I've got that little electric air pump I showed y'all, but I was just going to use this little foot pump This is one I carry with us on the scooters. You know, like a little, little toolkit I made in this case we have a flat or something. So I just wanted to show again that you can just do this with basic little simple hand tools. There you go. Tire's fixed. Oh, can't forget to put our cap back on. Got everything back together. Ready to ride again. There you go. Just all you need is two little simple wrenches. I use a screwdriver. You can use just about anything. You could actually use a spoon, a butter knife. Yeah, just anything to get up there and pry that over the edge and get you a new tube. And that's pretty much all you need. You'd be ready to ride. Let me pause this and I'll get the rest of the stuff I'm gonna put on here. Give me just a minute. All right, the next thing I'm gonna put on here, that wind's starting to blow, I know, but is the speedometer. 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 Can you see it? Yeah, it's good enough. So what it is, just a little speedometer you put on the handlebars, and where's the other piece? There it is. Has a little sensor mount on the bike, and this little bitty piece that you put on the wheel. So first thing we're going to do is figure out where we're going to put this on the handlebars. I think right there actually looks like a good spot, so that's where I'm going to put it. And it even comes with zip ties. Yeah, just zip ties on there. It's kind of cheesy, I get it, but this costs I think it was $7.97 at Walmart. You know how they got the odd numbers. I think it was $7.97, something like that. And it has two-sided tape, so I'm gonna go ahead and utilize that. In theory, you should make sure it's really clean, the dust off and all that, but yeah, that ain't how I do things. Probably something like that, maybe. Well, considering that's where I stuck it, that's where it's gonna go, I guess. Okay. Then you put these little zip ties on there. I hear Rusty barking. He hears something. I put him back inside the camper. He wanted to go in, so we'll run these zip ties down real tight here. Sort of like so. Do one on this side. And I haven't looked at the counter on the camera, so I'm not sure how long this took, but you know, you can change your tire, well, your tube. Actually, you can change the tire also. I didn't buy one, but in like 10 minutes. I'm not sure how long it took me, but it wasn't very long. And you can do a little upgrade like this. So in like 20-25 minutes, you can fix it all up. All right. So now I need to put the sensor on the bike itself. Let me see if you can actually even see the forks. All right, not really. Let me back you up a little bit. That's good enough. So the sensor needs to go right here on the fork. Just like so. Just like that. So let me get me a couple of them handy dandy zip ties they gave me. Put one of them on. And I'm going to have to hold this with my one hand and try to put the tie on. And that's going to be interesting. I wonder if I can This one here don't stick or nothing. You just, oh, I see how I can do it. I see how I can do it. Just feed it right through there. Just like so. Stick on it. I'm gonna put it right about here. Seems like a good enough spot to me. Well, maybe I should go down a little bit. Let's try it right there. I'm just gonna snug them up. I'm not gonna get them really tight, because you gotta do a little bit of adjustments to get the sensor to read. It's gotta be really close. Let me put this, we'll just try it right here for now, till we make our adjustments. Oops. Something like that. Let me see if that, oh, this cord. I may spend the money for a wireless after all. No. Try it right here. No. You just gotta keep adjusting it until you get it to where it reads. There we go. Not really perfect. Let's try it right there, maybe. I'm gonna try it right there. Yeah, let me readjust my cord. Yeah, I'm gonna try it right there. And I've got more zip ties if I need to cut it off. I can redo it, so to speak. Alright. Kind of getting in my own way there. If that makes any sense to you. See how that does. Get my cord out of the way. Yep, seems to be working. Good deal, good deal, good deal. So let's run this one through there real quick. Get her hooked up. Just about like this. Well, can't be that hard. Come on. Run it through like this. Keeps twisting on me. Put this little guy in there. I just want to check it one more time before I crank it down. Yeah. These aren't the most high quality zip ties I've ever seen in my life, but I can always come back and change them. Alright, got the sensor on the wheel, it's not hitting. Let's pick it up and see if it reads it. Yep. Easy peasy Japanesey. There you go. Pick the camera up here. So let me look at the counter. How long has it been? 8 minutes. So in 8 minutes, wow, this battery's almost dead. But in 8 minutes, we've changed the tube and the tire. We've got the microphone cord tangled up. All right. I put that wheel sensor right there. I know the lighting's not that good. It's a shadow, but it's right there. And then the little readouts right here. There's the sun washing it out, kind of, sort of. But anyway, the little readouts right here. So yeah, and there you go. Yeah, the lighting's so bad here. Here we go. Anywho, what was I going to say? My mind went blank. But yeah, you can just do a quick little repair on your bike with simple hand tools in a matter of minutes. I mean, what, almost 10 minutes we've done that. Yeah, there you go. Don't be scared if you got a little bike out there you want to get going, we can ride it. Why is my camera flipping around? Yeah, just if you got a little bike out there in the garage you want to ride and got a flat, you don't know what to do, and oh, I would ride it if it didn't have a flat. Well, just go out there and change it. Go to Walmart and get you a tube. Figure out what size tire you got, which your bikes are rated by the tires. They're 20 inch, 24 inch, 26, 28, you know. Get the right tube and tire if you need one. And within 5, 6, 7 minutes, you know, you can have it changed. It's that simple. Here's old Rusty. Here's old Rusty. Got that little puppy. Look at him, he's so happy. Got our Charlie Brown tree back there behind him. Let me try the light on this. Did it come on? Yeah. It didn't really help none. Well, yeah, I guess it did a little. Let me turn it off, see what happens. Nah, it didn't do much, did it? All right, Rusty. I'm fixing to go get you. Bring you back out. All right, we're gonna call this a video, and hope you enjoyed it. Just a little quick how-to, super simple. Don't be scared. Grab your little wrench and your little butter knife or spoon and go out there and change your tire. All right, till we see you next time. God bless you.